A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development in international relations, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced that the recent military strike on Iranian targets was not only meticulously planned over several months but also communicated to the United States prior to its execution. This revelation comes amid escalating tensions in the Middle East and raises critical questions about the collaborative dynamics between Israel and the U.S. regarding security and military strategies in the region. Netanyahu's statement underscores a pivotal moment in Israeli defense policy, reflecting a proactive stance against perceived threats from Iran. The Prime Minister emphasized that the decision to strike was not taken lightly, with intelligence assessments indicating an imminent threat from Iranian activities. The coordination with the U.S., a long-standing ally, suggests a unified front against what both nations view as a growing menace. The Israeli strike, which targeted specific Iranian military installations, was described by Netanyahu as a necessary action to safeguard Israeli security. He stated, "We cannot afford to wait until the threat materializes. We must act decisively to protect our citizens and our sovereignty." This preemptive strike is part of a broader strategy that Israel has adopted in recent years, focusing on countering Iranian influence in the region, particularly in Syria and Lebanon. Iran's support for militant groups such as Hezbollah and its ongoing nuclear program have been long-standing concerns for Israel, prompting a series of military operations aimed at curbing Iranian capabilities. The response from Iran to the Israeli strike has been swift and condemnatory. Iranian officials have vowed retaliation, warning that they will not tolerate what they describe as Israeli aggression. This tit-for-tat dynamic raises fears of a broader conflict in an already volatile region. The U.S. response to Netanyahu's announcement has been cautiously supportive. American officials have reiterated their commitment to Israel's right to defend itself while also calling for restraint to avoid further escalation. This balancing act highlights the complexities of U.S.-Israeli relations, especially as the Biden administration navigates its own foreign policy objectives in the Middle East. Experts suggest that the timing of the Israeli strike may also be linked to internal political dynamics within both Israel and Iran. Netanyahu, facing domestic pressures and an upcoming election, may be leveraging this military action to bolster his image as a strong leader capable of protecting national interests. Meanwhile, Iran's leadership is grappling with its own challenges, including economic sanctions and public discontent, which may influence its response to external threats. As the situation develops, analysts are closely monitoring the implications of this strike for regional stability. The potential for retaliatory actions from Iran could lead to a cycle of violence that destabilizes not just the immediate area but also impacts global oil markets and international diplomatic relations. In conclusion, Netanyahu's announcement of prior U.S. notification regarding the Iranian strikes marks a critical juncture in Middle Eastern politics. It underscores the intricate web of alliances and enmities that define the region and raises urgent questions about the future of U.S. involvement in Middle Eastern conflicts. As both nations navigate this precarious landscape, the world watches closely, aware that the consequences of these actions could reverberate far beyond the borders of Israel and Iran. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.